Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of A Lawyer Plays, The Longest Journey with me, Ryan, the gaming lawyer. We continue to make progress in this game. It's 2 episodes in a row now where I haven't gotten stuck, which is, good. I think I'm about due for a big being stuck. I did feel very stuck, but then I put some stuff together at the last second last time, and I think we're able to move forward. We're currently attempting to get a fake ID so we can go into the fancy hoity-toity upper top district of the city where the TMI, whatever the corporation, I'm going to call them TMI right now, it's probably MTI, whatever. The Vanguard headquarters is probably at this place, this corporate headquarters, and we need the ID to get up into that section of the city. And long story short, I don't know if there's a way to do that, really. You guys should be watching this anyway, so you probably know what's going on. But I just shook up a soda. Let's say I got the game paused right now because I'm afraid it's gonna run out of fizz. But I need to get an anti-grab unit for this hacker dude who's in a hover. He's in like this hover wheelchair because he's got no legs, and he's funny and I like him. He's kind of offensive. And he said he'd give me an ID, which would otherwise be really expensive, like a million times. Well, I got about $300, and he said it cost like 20,000, 15, 20 grand. But he said if I got him this unit, it'd be fine. But the unit is stuck behind a laser guard by a cop. The cop's got a dry throat. So I just shook up this soda. And right now,
it's a pretty volatile can of soda. It could explode at any moment.
Yeah, so we gotta make sure we're gonna rush. Let's go. Certain things like the puzzle with the rubber ducky earlier in the game. Rubber ducky ran out of air if you let it go too long. So I'm also somewhat concerned that if I waste too much time, that the soda will no longer be considered shaken, as in real life. It's one of those cases where I don't know how realistic the game developers wanted to be in this particular, situation. But I'm not going to gamble with it. I'm going to go. Because sometimes game designers be like, they just won't give a crap. I could dawdle for 2 hours. Or, let me see, where was it? Metro West, right? Yeah. I could dawdle for 2 hours and that can will be just fine. And then sometimes game developer would be like, if I take longer than 3 or 4 minutes to get there, they'd be like, well, soda in real life. It's like, they selectively will be like, all like, oh, well, you should have known in real life, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay. Alright, and so that's sort of how some of these puzzle games can be sometimes. Alright, copper. You got that dry throat. I got a cure for what ails you, my friend. This refreshing soda.
Would you like a cold soda, officer, to wash away the dust?
Yeah.
Much obliged, ma'am.
Oh, comedy gold.
Damn it! I have to get to the service office before my suit short circuits.
Oh no. Alright, that's too bad.
I feel so bad.
Me and April.
And I love it.
Me and April, I find myself on the same page with April a lot. How she responds to people, which I think is pretty cool. Let's see. Alright, so now she learned this by watching MacGyver. Yeah? But she didn't get to do it because that guy was there before. There we go. And can I just take this off? Or do I have to use... Might need to use a screwdriver. I just take...
The AG control unit is fastened tight with a couple of big screws. Yanking it free might damage the unit.
I feel like I am particularly on top of my game today. Because look what I've got. Bam. Oh, everything is falling into place right now. Everything. Let me get a look at this. Oh, and that mirror piece is gone now. What?
It's an anti-gravity control unit. Such a tiny device for such an enormous job. I sure hope this wasn't the reason the shuttle went down, or Mr. Flipper might be in for a nasty surprise.
Nah, we'll just assume that whoever was driving the thing was drunk. I think that's a better way. It's more optimistic for me than mechanical failure. In real life, I prefer mechanical failure. Because I like accidents. The more an accident, like, couldn't have been prevented, as opposed to an accident happening because someone was being a Nimrod. I prefer... Why does she get stuck over there? Come on, April. I'm getting very familiar with this little pattern up and down. Yeah, I like accidents to be, like, accidents. You know what I'm saying? Hope Street. Back to the docks. Get up them stairs. Getting things done. We're only like 5 minutes into this episode and we're already like tearing it up. But am I still actually supposed to meet Cortez? She did mention that in her diary. But the place where Cortez is supposed to, or the theater he hangs out in, that whole zone is not accessible anymore. So I guess I'm just moving forward with the plot. Maybe we'll talk to him when it's all over. Still don't know if I'm supposed to do something with that. I'm feeling very ill at ease that there's nothing to do with that pipe. To have something that glows interact with the little interaction button and then have nothing to do with it makes me feel like I'm missing something. Alright, buddy. There he is. He took off on me.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up.
Good old Burns. The flipper.
Is this what you need?
Whoa, heavy duty. That baby's worth just enough for me to get you top of the line all access ID, babe. Yeah. Hey, with this I might even be able to zoom on out of here once in a while. Excellent.
So how soon can you have the ID ready?
A couple of days.
Couple days.
Couple of days? I need it now.
Oh, no. Ain't gonna happen. Shit takes time, you know? Shit takes time. Tomorrow night at the earliest. Can't promise anything, though, but I'll certainly try for the little girl.
But I'm Warren's friend. So wait, is that really it? Okay, now I'm gonna look at my journal again. now that I've been clued into this. Okay, nope, nothing new's come up. I'm gonna talk to him one more time, just to make sure.
Hey, Burns?
I don't know where else to go at this point. Maybe I go back home.
When will my ID card be ready?
Tomorrow night, earliest.
So maybe I should just go back to my house and talk to Fiona. Am I even supposed to work anymore or have a job? Am I supposed to shimmy down this thing now? It's like, well, I got nothing better to do than get stuck in this for a couple days. It's still nagging me, but I don't see anything that's clearly telling me, like, oh yeah, throwing pictures down pipes, that achieves the desired effect. I don't know what that effect would be. Throwing a sticky candy that's been in my mouth. Did I ever get a use for that thing? I don't think I ever figured out a use for that sticky candy. I poisoned the candy to make the cop have the runs, but that's about all I've done with that candy. The one that I opened up and it's sticky inside my inventory, I can't remember actually using that. Anyways, alright, it's a lot of backtracking in this guess. So, we can't... While we... Hope Street, I could go to the church. I don't know why I would. East Venice, Metro West, Metro Circle, Docks. Okay, you know what? He said come back tomorrow. So, I gotta kill some time. I'll stop by the cafe because I know it's been a long time now, guys, but I did make a promise that I was gonna do everything in my power to get April to hook up with that guy. I forget his name, but the nice guy, not the asshole. Zach, I remember Zach is the asshole. Is it Zach? Or Zeke? Zane? I don't know. I think it was a Z name, though. I think it was Zach. Charlie. Charlie's the good one.
I hate to say it, but I don't have time to talk to Charlie right now.
I do have time to talk to Charlie. I do, I really do. Because all I need to do right now is wait till tomorrow. Right? It's what is it? The classic case of hurry up and wait. She doesn't have to. I don't have time to talk to Charlie. I gotta hurry up and wait right away. I don't think there's any point of me going back to my studio to work. I just don't think that's a thing that's gonna happen. Maybe I'll get back here. I think Zach has sworn his revenge on me because I didn't put out on my date. So, who knows? Maybe some good stuff's gonna happen there. No Fiona. No, I was gonna check out the bulletin board, but... gonna ignore the machine. We're just... Oh, I am bushed. I am bushed. I'm all tuckered out. Maybe... Just gonna...
I wonder why it's called a twin bed. There's no way it could possibly accommodate 2 people. Not that I've had a chance to try.
Oh, poor April. I think it's because... Is that like what the couples in the old sitcoms would have twin beds? Where they'd be like, the husband would be in one bed and the wife would be in the other?
I don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover.
I want to go to sleep until tomorrow.
I don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover.
Well, where am I gonna go now? Said I gotta wait till tomorrow. And I don't think he's bullshitting me. I don't think if I just ask him 5 more times, he suddenly just have the ID. No, I'm not gonna talk to Zach. I was gonna knock on his door. Alright, I don't have time to talk to Charlie. Unless there's no Fiona. And here I was so pleased that I was making progress. But it seems like the most difficult thing I've got to deal with now that I'm stuck with is figuring out how to make the time pass until the ID's ready. I was supposed to meet with Cortez, but I don't know where... I guess I was supposed to meet with him today. But if I can't go back to his little theater, I can't... Where else could I meet Cortez? Shit, hold on. While I'm here. Maybe he was in the back room of this lounging area of the cafe. I don't think he would be. But I think that's what we gotta do now, is look for Cortez. Because supposedly I'm supposed to meet him today. And if the thing's not ready for tomorrow, then that bumps Cortez up to the top of my list. At least if we live in a logically consistent universe. Where things like that make sense. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Gonna double check. Father Raoul. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if he said. Cortez, we have to do this to restore balance. Okay. Tomorrow morning, I'm off to find whatever I can. On the Vanguard, yay! Okay, but I just want to see if it said like, oh yeah, we should meet. Conversation logs. Is there no. I want to see how I ended my last conversation with Cortez. Cortez in the alley. More Cortez. Captain Nevoy, the old sailor. Meeting Brian. Cortez explains it all. Wow, okay. This is the last conversation with Cortez. It's probably a doozy, too. We got to go to the end. Just going to the end. Some real detective work. Meet up at the cathedral. And I was just... Oh, excuse me, shifting here. Okay, well... And I just considered briefly going to the cathedral, and then I was like... But the only thing that popped in my head was Father Martin or whatever. Was it Father Martin? Whatever the father was. He was like, come by and visit me. Again, when you have time. I had forgotten. Because at this point, for me, it's been like a week or two since I had that conversation with Cortez. For me in real life. Okay. So, well, hey, at least I can't consider it cheating because I looked in my own stuff. I didn't have to consult a guide. I looked at my own. I feel very resourceful. Very proud of myself. Okay, let's go on. Alright, so where it was Hope Street is where the cathedral is. Come on. Okay, I was worried this was gonna be a little crashy. East Venice, Hope Street. The cathedral is over here. Run, April, run! Where do I point? Subway? Pipes? Cathedral. I thought it was the other way. Okay. Okay, we got sidetracked for a few minutes, but we're back on track. We're back on track, ladies and gentlemen. I got it all under control. I know I'm not going to wait in the entrance anymore, like I did the first time, waiting for something to happen. Oh, we're going to confessionals. Okay.
Stirring up support for their ideas. And Arcadians, those easily misled sheep, they embrace these ideas because they prophesize change. And change is always attractive to humans.
Not only humans, the Vanguard are using the Tyrant to force their changes into effect. They say the Tyrant have turned to religion, that they have...
The Tyrant. Those beasts are not much for loyalty, but promise them money and power. The Vanguard are probably ready to offer them half of the Northlands, perhaps even Mercuria itself for their services. And they have certainly wanted to put their filthy claws on that city for as long as I can remember.
Yes, it's beginning to look quite bleak. What about the girl?
I think she may have seen the light, finally. She does not know even half of what is going on, and if she did, I do not think she would be able to handle it. Better she does not know.
Aren't you worried that the fate of the balance in our worlds is in the hands of a child? A simple country girl?
Oh, Lord.
Of course. I do my best to help her, as does the mother in her way. Still, April will be on her own soon enough, and then... who knows? After all, she is the one. No one seems to doubt that. The balance knows, and the balance provides. And if the balance believes in this girl, we should as well.
Spoken as a man of true faith.
But of course, Father, you're not the only one who places his faith in higher powers.
Speaking of higher powers, I have to go prepare my sermon for tonight.
And what lessons will be taught today?
You know the usual. Sacrifice, devotion, faith, the cornerstones of any religion. Even the Vanguard seem to follow these tenets. They require devotion through faith just as much as we do.
Good night, Raúl. Que Dios te bendiga.
I don't know how appropriate it was for me to just sit there that whole time, but I don't think it was an uninteractable situation, so I had no choice but to eavesdrop. Alright, now I'm gonna look. Oops. Late Sunday afternoon, I just overheard a conversation between Raul and Cortez. I feel suddenly very, very scared. The simple fact is I don't know these people. I can't tell who my friends really are anymore, and there are things going on that I fear I will never understand. It's really frightening how easily I've accepted everything I've been told these past few days without questioning people's motives. It's a video game, you know? So you just roll with it. It's not like me at all. I'm usually the paranoid type. But I'll be more careful from now on. I won't trust anybody, not without good reason. It's not that I think Cortez plans to stab me in the back or something. I'm sure his motives are solid enough. But I don't like being kept in the dark, especially when so much is riding on me. And with a situation as complicated as this one, I just wish I knew what's really going on is all. That's fair enough. Alright.
It's beautiful in here, don't you think? So quiet, so spiritual.
See, I'm no Catholic, but I still like coming here to meditate. To pray if you want.
If you're not a Catholic, who do you pray to?
To the universe. To the balance. To the rock in this floor and the air around us. To you and to myself.
Wow.
What is that, Buddhism?
Sounds like Yoda
It's
is
life, senorita. Pure and simple.
the Force.
So, what did you dig up today?
Oh, nothing, except for everything you ever wanted to know about the Vanguard and Jacob McAllen.
Yeah.
You got the information? You found Warren? He helped you?
Eventually.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't easy, but I know where to find McAllen, and I'm working on how to get there. I should be all set by tomorrow.
Good news. And just in time, too. Things are not going well out there.
What do you mean?
The balance is collapsing, and magic is seeping through into this world. Stark is still protected by its strong currents of logic and order, but Arcadia is on the brink of war and utter chaos. Unless we act quickly, Arcadia will fall into disorder, and Stark will follow.
Can't we get help?
Everyone with the power and will to help is doing so, but you are so much more important than anyone else. You can travel to Arcadia to bring order to chaos, at least until we find the Guardian and return him to his realm.
What about the Vanguard?
We investigate your lead tomorrow, yes? If we find what we are looking for, if they have the Guardian or know where he is, then we are one step closer to victory. But we still need to find the entrance to his realm. And the situation in Arcadia is not getting any better, not without your help.
I don't know anything. What can I do?
By just being there, you are helping. You are strong in the balance, April. And your power flows into those you meet and helps them against the tides of chaos.
He's a Jedi.
Whatever you do, however you do it, you are helping.
I still feel so helpless. I don't understand half of what you tell me, and as for the other half, I can't help being skeptical.
Good. Do not trust everyone or everything, and make a stand against that which you do not believe. Just be sure to accept the truth when you find it, and embrace the good in the world.
Accepting the truth
I'll
when
do
you
my
find
best.
it.
What are we going to do now?
Tomorrow, we will visit with McAllen, find what he knows and use it. Then the day after, you will go back to Arcadia. At most, we have a week, but it should be enough. As for today, relax, be with your friends.
I don't think I'll ever be able to relax again.
We pay a heavy price for our knowledge, yes, but try to enjoy yourself because the hard work begins in the morning. I will see you then, yes?
Wait! Where are you going to be this time?
Yeah.
We will meet here, yes? I'm afraid I cannot go back to Venice, not now. There are people looking for me.
The Vanguard?
Yes. They know what I am, who I am. They will not rest until they have me. So we must work very fast to destroy them. Tomorrow, then?
Tomorrow. Have a good night, okay? Be careful.
Thank you, señorita. And you?
Wow. Things are getting pretty intense. So wait, did you say we need to go back to Arcadia before?
No, not today.
We have to go back to Arcadia before I go back upstairs? I guess I still... just being there can help. I still have those deliveries to do. We'll go to Arcadia, and I'm going to go upstairs into the headquarters. I think in that order. Right now, we're going to chill. I'm going to get to hang out with my friends, which usually means another lovely encounter with Zach. But, hold on, there we go. There we go. So go to the cafe. That's where you go to have fun, right? Work, go to your job. I guess it could be. I've never worked at a place where you actually hang out to have fun. Like you work at a cafe or someplace where the nature of the business is that people go there to hang out. With all the things I've done in my life, I'm surprised I haven't. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, alright, no one's here. Well, hell. How am I supposed to hang out with my friends? Charlie is always in there. He is always in there. Where else would they be? There's the skaters. They got caught again. So in real life, usually the skaters are gone by the time the cops get there. Is that painter dude? I'm just gonna run to the academy just to see. Probably wasting my time. But just to check the old familiar haunts where people I know might be hanging out. In case I don't get to see them again, I think there's a chance this may be the last time I get to see my pals. Nope. Alright, we're going back to the apartment. Maybe there's gonna be they're gonna have a party. Go on. Maybe it's Thursday night. In 1999, that would have been Friends Night. Was that Thursdays? By 1999, though, I don't know if that was a thing. When I was in college, Thursday nights, this was in the mid-90s, mid to late 90s. When I was living on campus, like in the dorms, Thursday night was Friends Night. You know, the show Friends. Usually someone would organize, like, everyone show up at my place for Friends Night. And then maybe it's Tuesday nights. I can't remember now. And afterwards was ER. Okay. So, yeah, I gotta pass the time when I'm running across town by giving you anecdotes. Alright, well, no one that I know is anywhere. I don't know where else they might be, so... Oh, Lord.
Hey, what are you doing?
Is that Zach? The hell is he doing?
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will.
I gotta get back up. Charlie, where's Charlie?
Nobody home.
Where's Charlie? Son of a bitch. I'm scared to go in there. I don't know what he did to it. He's probably trashed my room while I was... Is that shit on the wall? Or that was probably already there. I'm just imagining it was...
Charlie? Emma? What are you guys doing here?
Intervention.
We locked ourselves in to wait for you. I hope you don't mind.
No, of course not. By the way, I think Zach was spying on you guys. I caught him leaning up against the door, and he hurried back into his room the second I arrived.
He's such a loser. And he seems to have a personal vendetta against you now after what you did to him. Or what he claims you did last night.
Gotta love the guy. So what's up? What's the occasion?
We want to know what's going on with you, April.
What do you mean? Nothing's going on.
Don't lie to your best friends. That's way below you. We know something's going on. There's no point denying it. For 3 days straight, you've been away all day. You've been acting weird and hanging around Cortez, of all people. And then today we find out you've been up to Metro Circle by yourself? I mean, April, for God's sake, what is going on?
I was in a dumpster today. Are they going to remark about the smell? I'm going to be honest. I have been exploring and meeting new people, but...
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Try us. We're your friends. Whatever it is, I'm sure we can help. Somehow.
I did try and tell April before, and then she was like, sometimes a banana is just a banana, or something. But, let's see, I really can't tell you guys anything. Shit. Yeah, you know what? I'll just say it.
I've been...
They won't believe me anyway.
Chosen to save the world.
Stop kidding around, April. We're serious.
So am I. I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
You're actually telling us the truth. What do you mean you've been chosen to save the world?
As in, there's something really bad going down. I can't say exactly what, but Cortez is with the good guys, and I've been... drafted.
Look, April, if you're having some kind of nervous breakdown, we'll do anything to...
God, I knew I should have kept my mouth shut. Forget it. I don't even believe it myself, so why should you?
I believe you, April. I've seen things these past few days, strange, inexplicable things. And my grandma taught us that there's more to this world than meets the eye. And after all, it's you saying these things. My friend, April. I've never known you to lie or even exaggerate the truth. If you believe it, I believe it. And I'm sure the same goes for Emma.
Thank you, Charlie. It means a lot to me. I wish I could tell you everything, but I don't think I can.
I understand. When you're ready. But if there's anything at all we can do to help, well, don't hesitate to ask.
Anything. I still want to get them to hook up. We're going to go. I think this episode's going into overtime. I say I'm over 30 minutes, but I want to wrap up this conversation. There are a few things you could do.
There are a few things you could help me with.
Big boy.
Great. What?
Like I said, I can't really tell you very much about what's going on. Not yet, anyway. Tomorrow, after I've had a good night's sleep, I'll try explaining as much as possible. But there's one thing you can do for me. I have reason to suspect that somebody's out to get me, or Cortez.
Who?
Long story, but I could need some backup. These goons, these agents, they could be closing in, and whatever advanced warning you're able to give me...
We'll do our best. What do they look like?
I'm not sure, but you'll know when you see them, I'm sure. Anybody suspicious around, let me know.
This is kind of exciting, but you gotta tell me, what are they after you for? Did you do something illegal?
Well, yes, but that's
Not yet. Not really.
Not yet.
It's what I might do that they're worried about. But please don't ask me any more questions today. Just keep your eyes and ears peeled for anything weird. I need a good night's sleep, and tomorrow I should be able to tell you more. But thanks for helping me out, guys. I really appreciate it.
We're all hanging out at the cafe tomorrow night, April, so you're just gonna have to join us.
I promise.
Now get some sleep. Sorry to tell you this, but you look totally exhausted.
I'm glad we had this talk. Thanks for checking up on me, guys.
Sure. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Charlie.
Good night, girl. Sweet dreams.
Charlie, could you stay behind? Got one more. No. She waking up for the day? She laying down. It's always the same time out the window. That's how she sleeps? Get your feet up on the bed, at least. She's curled up in the fetal position, halfway down the bed. Oh shit. Was that them finding Cortez? Something
What's
in
that noise?
my closet. I think there's a damn portal in my closet. And the window looks different than normal. Does that mean it's the middle of the night? Is there like neon out there? I don't know. What the hell is going on?
Where's that light coming from? Oh!
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, not again. Not now.
Well, I was gonna come here anyways in the morning, wasn't I?
This is a dream. I really do, because if Cortez didn't open a shift, who did?
I probably did.
And how will I get home again on my own?
You have the Pocket Watch. Oh wait.
No dream, and I'm guessing this is Mercuria. It smells like it, like a mix between fresh flowers and cow dung. There's some kind of party going on in there.
And I'm in my underwear. That's perfect. All right. Well, we have gone a little bit in overtime here, but as you can see, things are happening. They're definitely happening. In my underwear and all. But it's gonna be quite a party once I break in there, I'm sure. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for watching once again. Another episode of A Lawyer Plays, the longest journey with me, Ryan the Gaming Lawyer. I hope everyone continues to enjoy this series as I am. And until next time, I hope everyone's doing well, and take care. Bye-bye.